This is a men's and women's competition, and you look at Paul Hamm. On that glorious day in Athens, he did something no American man had ever done before when he won the all-around gold medal. After 2.5 years off from the sport, he returns. Looks sharp in an event called the Winter Cup just a short time ago, but now you continue to take steps up as you try to get back to Olympic readiness.
And Paul told us that he is finally at the stage of real gymnastics. And right out of the blocks, he is just as flawless and as aggressive as Paul ever is.
This is how his American Cup got started.
And he said walking into the arena reminded him of 2004. Everything felt identical.
This is one of those things, you don't have to know anything about gymnastics to know that is crazy good.
And you know, one of the things that he did struggle with in the comeback was little bit of endurance. Big dismount, he doesn't struggle at all. This is a double laid out somersault.
One thing he has said about this comeback is that he feels ready. And boy, did he look ready as he nailed the dismount on the floor.
Well, look at this right here. There's a teammate, Sasha Artemov, and you know, you don't do that when you're next up to go. You don't walk over to greet the guy that's just finished. But all of these guys on the floor, they're not just competitors, they're actually fans.
And they're in awe of his performance and just how strong he's been looking.
Then Paul Hamm went to the pommel horse.
And things got a little bit iffy right at the start, but just like Paul can do, he gets it back on track. Beautiful one pommel work right here, very extended. And then look at his shoulders, way back right there. And when they're back like that, it doesn't matter. Not even Paul Hamm can stay on when your shoulders are leaning that far back.
He remounted, finished, and at that point, his lead had shrunk to 3/10. He mounted the still rings.
And you know, when Paul was coming back, he identified Young Wei as his greatest rival. They have battled throughout the years. Paul really never lost to Yang Wei in the big time events. He knew that he needed to get much stronger on the still rings to be competitive at the international level, and he did that. Showing perfect iron cross position, much stronger, and the routines nowadays have to be so much longer as well.
15.85, his lead is 1.2. As we're back live at Madison Square Garden, Al Troutwick, Tim Daggett, Elfie Schlegel, Andrea Joyce. And this was what Paul Hamm did on the vault.
And this is the same vault that he did in Athens. A whole different story right here, though. That's the first happy reaction we've seen from him.